Now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is what happens when you start looking around, trying to pay attention to what's going on in a game. Thanks, Ken. I appreciate that. And welcome to the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call. Where you make the call, it's 412-575-2600. So, like you, I'm probably multitasking here watching the end of this as the Penguins trying to hold on for dear life. They, at one point, led 3-0, and they got a bad bounce there at the end. And at this point, it's 3-2 with 4:10 left. So, we'll see what happens, but I still think the Penguins are going to hang on, and if so, it'll be a very nice win for them to even this series at 2. But still 4:10. They had opportunities in the third period with Phil Kessel, with Connor Sheary, and Craig Anderson came up big on those. And Matt Murray's played really well. A nice play defensively by Carl Hagelin in this third period when Mark Mathot was all alone. It looked like he had a wide open net, and Hagelin sprawling to the ice knocks that puck away. So the last thing you want to see is overtime here. We saw that in the Nashville game the other night where they scored with 34 seconds left. And, boy, those saves early on where the Penguins could have gotten another goal would look big at this point. And that's one thing that they got to try to avoid now as Ottawa has the puck in the attack zone with the dreaded Erik Karlsson with the puck. So I'm completely diverted of attention here. Penguins are trying to wrap this up. The Pirates were wrapped up tonight by the Philadelphia Phillies tonight over at PNC Park. The Pirates had a 2-0 lead in the first inning of this game, and then all of a sudden Philadelphia just came on. The Pirates got one hit over the last 8 innings. Philadelphia got the next 7 runs in that game to win it, 7-2. Tony Watson gave up 3 in the 9th inning, a 3-run home run as the Pirate bats went to sleep after Josh Bell made it 1-0, and then an error by Philadelphia made it a 2-0 game. So we have a lot to talk about. If you want to talk about the Penguins, or if you want to talk about the Pirates, or whatever you want to talk about, it's fine by me. Again, I'll continue to watch this as we go. We're inside of 3 minutes left as the Penguins need to wrap this up. Matt Murray got the start, and he played well tonight. Mike Sullivan, if his goal was to get his team's attention, he certainly did because they outshot Ottawa 28-16 over the first 2 periods. But you would expect Ottawa to come up with a surge here in the third, and that they have. And so now it's just a matter of the Penguins trying to kill this off. And you would expect also at some point that Craig Anderson will be pulled. There'll be an extra attacker on the ice for Ottawa. So it's never easy in the NHL, especially after a 3-0 lead. So we will take your calls. It's 412-575-2600. And when we come back, hopefully we'll have a final. We don't have to worry about overtime. Game 5, by the way, is back in Pittsburgh, and that'll be on Sunday afternoon at 3. It becomes a best of 3 if the Penguins wrap this up, and 2 of the 3 would be in Pittsburgh, and I think changes quite a bit of what's going on. The Penguins still operating short. They had a lot of guys out. Rust, Schultz, Hornquist remain out of this game. If any of them can back and help would be a great thing because the Penguins need all hands on deck at this point. And a lot of guys who came in there did well tonight when they had an opportunity to play. Carter Rowney, I think Josh Archibald did too. Oh, no, they can't clear this in. Now they finally do. It's too hard to do this. So I'm going to take a break. Watch this as you will, and when we come back, we will take your calls. And like I said, by then it should be over. 412-575-2600 is the number to call, as the Penguins now are 1:42 away from wrapping this thing up. We'll be back with your calls after this, right here live on Pittsburgh CW.